Hello, hello everyone. It's Val at my little Maine cottage studio. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, here it is, number 11. Finally get a chance to do a video on this one. She's been sitting and waiting for a little bit. I've been AWOL, haven't I? But I'm back. So she's got a really old leather button here with some old paint on it. I didn't do this treatment. This is the original, authentic, vintage old button that I've had for eons. And put some charms on the front here on a bulb pin. Of course, it's got a lot of cloth on the front. This thing was floating around on my work table, so I decided to add that. Don't ask me why. Sweethearts in a pond of tragedy. I don't know. It just tickled me a little bit. And of course, she's got the elastic closure. And then this is what the back looks like. Yep, there you go, number 11. Okay, some vintage cloth and some new bits on there, and of course Tim Holtz portrait people. That's what they're called. Yes, that's what they're called. And some beads that I put on the end. So yeah, there we go. So let's set her down and let's get in. All right, so a pocket in the front there with bits and pieces in the front, and not going to take them out of the pocket. But there are quite a few little bits and pieces in there for journaling or whatever you wish to do. Try to always leave an area where you can put your name or write this is a gift for, or the date, or whatever you want to do there. And a little die cut too as well. Here's another pocket, and this is a vintage tea card. I'll pop that off there so you can see that's a little old piece. And then of course this is a nice little journaling piece too as well. So, and that just goes right back. Whoops, let me do that later so I'm not struggling with that. But anyway, some collage on this piece here, some old and new bits mixed together. You know my style. Here's another piece here that's clipped. I think I clipped quite a lot of bits in here, if I remember correctly. And here is a little Tim Holtz portrait person. I don't know what you call them, but anyway, good journaling space there. I think it's just a couple pieces clipped there. Yes. Okay, well, it's been a while since I've done a video, and I can't remember how to do them anymore. Here's a belly band with some odds and ends in there as well. What do we got here? Oh, yes, some journaling, extra journaling space there as well. And some scrapbook paper. I dyed some of these scrapbook papers, some vintage book page and some digitals, things like that. Here's a tuck here. This is an old envelope, 1933. I couldn't read that. Can't see, with pieces in there as well. And this little Tim Holtz card for journaling on, and a little tiny card there in that tuck there. Let's see, of course the size on this journal is 4x6. This is the notation series, and again, number 11. Here's some pieces in here that, yeah, that one you can journal on the decorated side. This, I have no idea where this came from. Feels like it might be a type of canvas, maybe a coated canvas. It's certainly vintage, but I thought, well, that's kind of cool. I'm just going to put that in there. And that's probably the first eyelet I've never put in. So, yeah, can't let it go to waste, can we? Here's some more pieces in here, some little bits of lace, Yeah, some vintage page that I put some staining on, and a belly band here with bits in there. Yeah, lots of pieces and things. Here's a pocket here with a old book page illustration, and I think this is an old photograph. Yeah. Oh, look at these cute little girlies. Of course, there's always one that wants to misbehave. So I stuck that in there. Good place to doodle or journal on or whatever. Yes, and some of my stained papers in here as well. So I'll just do a little flip. Some old antique ledger pieces I used. Here's some bits in here and more bits in there, right there, under that tuck. And this little piece of cloth was left over from the spine cloth, and had to stick it there. I just couldn't throw it away, let it go. It was hanging around, it went there. So yeah, these go here. Of course, you can do anything you want. You can move anything around as you wish. So little pieces there that I put on there. I don't know the date on this ledger piece. I know it's late 1800s. Here's the center. The center has quite a bit of like a tuck here, and what do we got? Something behind there. A pocket. I'm looking through my camera lens, so I can't really see what I'm doing here, but you get the idea. And don't we love that new tape from Tim Holtz? Oh, I probably used too much of it, but I really, really am enjoying that instead of having to make my own. Here's another vintage or antique photograph here. What is this called? Edgewood Camp? It's a camp anyway. And I thought that worked really good right there because I liked how you can see the people peeking out underneath. So you can kind of get an idea of what that is. Is there a date on this? Yes, okay, let me hold it up so I can see. 1890. Blind woman doing video here. That's clipped in, what did I do here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, little tiny belly band. Little itty bitty belly band with a little bit of cloth there. And yeah, bits and pieces, stuff in there, stuff in here, a little collage on there. Yeah, so, oh, the Green Man. This is a stamp that I've had for probably 30 years. I don't know. But I finally got to use the Green Man, and I forget, Lasers Studio Works, I can't remember exactly where the stamp came from, but yeah, had to use him up. So let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yes, got to throw in a little Maine Antiques Digest. There's also another pocket there, great little journaling card that goes in there. That is a digital, and more of that 1890 ledger. We discovered that, didn't we? Okay, so yeah, I tried to leave space for journaling. I really did. So that's an authentic milk. What do they call those? Keep the milk fresh? I can't remember. Here's a little authentic piece taking out of a scrapbook, and more pieces in here for that. And of course, yes, had to use a little collage strip, and used up some bits and pieces of lace as well. And this is a nice textured paper here for this pocket, and put some pieces in there. old book page, more lace, a little fussy cut. And oh yes, here's a little envelope that I made, and I think it's got stuff in there, if I remember. Yes, it does. What does it have? Oh, little bits and pieces. Well, there you go. Okay, we'll stick that back there under that tuck. Remember, handle with care. Scrapbook paper, pieces there. So lots of things in here. Here's another little vellum pocket with a piece that I did here. It's got a couple little things tucked in there. These gentlemen are hanging on to. Put that back later. And what do we have here? Oh yes, little journaling card in here. And more pieces. This is, I just found this not too long ago at antique place. I can't remember where I found it, but I only got about 4 of them, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. So more pieces there. And of course, the last page, a cloth belly band with a Pepin paper envelope that I made. And yeah, there you go. So you can keep little treasures in there as well. Okay, I'm out of breath. All right, so she's got the easy closure, some charms, because I felt like I wanted to do some charms on this one. And yeah, sweethearts and a pond of tragedy. There you go. Number 11 notation series. So she's available in my Etsy. All the information will be, or the links, I guess, will be below. So thank you so much for joining me, and sorry it's taken me so long to get a video up, but it's been a busy time, and I may have a haul video coming up. I'm hoping to do one soon. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you're at. Take care. Bye.